What is the Durham Cathedral Library? If you're curious about one of the oldest and most historic libraries in England, you're in the right place. Let's explore the fascinating story of the Durham Cathedral Library. Located in Durham Cathedral, this library has been around for over 900 years. It originated from the collection started by Saint Aidan at Lindisfarne, which the monks carried with them to Chester-le Street and later to Durham. In 930 for AD, King Athelstan contributed significantly by giving 5 new volumes, including a copy of Bede's Life of Cuthbert. The first dedicated library space was built in 1418 by Prior John Washington, who spent a considerable amount on windows, desks, and bookbindings for a large room between the south transept and the chapter house. This room had 10 double-sided and 2 single-sided desks with chained books. Over the centuries, the library has moved several times. By the 1680s, it was relocated to the beautiful refectory library in the cathedral's cloisters. Later, in the 1850s, a new library was built in the monks' dormitory, known as the chapter library. Despite its rich history, the library faced significant challenges during the dissolution of the monasteries in 1539. Durham Cathedral lost between 30–80% of its books, which was a devastating blow. However, the library still houses an impressive collection today, including 75,000 volumes, 60 incunabula, and 2,000 manuscripts, with 360 of these being from the medieval era. Some of the notable items in the library include the Durham Gospels, a late 7th century insular gospel book, and 3 copies of the Magna Carta, dated 1216 and 1224. The library also holds history books by the Venerable Bede and papers from various historical figures. In the 17th century, the library began to recover, with the first paid librarian, Elias Smith, appointed in 1633. He catalogued the collection and added over 200 new books. By the 19th century, the library was expanded further, and in 1937, it began to store and administer the Sharp Collection, a modern theological collection. Today, the Durham Cathedral Library continues to grow, with new books still being added to its shelves. The library is managed by cathedral staff and is open for research, making its vast and historic collections accessible to the public. This library is not just a place to store books. It's a living piece of history, reflecting the dedication and resilience of those who have cared for it over the centuries. Whether you're a historian, a book lover, or simply someone interested in the past, the Durham Cathedral Library is a treasure worth exploring.